Yeah, I am Ralph Jaguar. I'm back again with another great episode of Ralph's Universe, the Reboot. You hear me? The freaking Reboot. This is my universe and you all are a part of it. In this episode of Ralph's Universe, the Reboot, the subject is It's that time again, people. Once again, the World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE for short, is preparing for its annual Big Show pay-per-view, WrestleMania. That's right, WrestleMania, the grandest show of them all. Because you see, the WWE has an awful lot of pay-per-views. I mean, a legion of them. But none of those can compare to WrestleMania. And this year, it is WrestleMania 28. And man, I am so amped about this. I am excited about this. Because this year's WrestleMania is so big, it is going to be so mother effing epic. Why is this show so epic? It's real simple, people. This is WrestleMania. WrestleMania 28 is being presented by the WWE. We got 8 great matches. That's right. 8 great matches that is going to make this year's WrestleMania so mother effing epic. This year is going to be in Miami, Florida, in the Sunshine State. Wow. And right now, I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's go ahead and get right to the 8 great matches that is going to make this WrestleMania so mother effing epic. For the Intercontinental title of SmackDown, Cody Rhodes is going to put that Intercontinental Belt on the line against the world's largest athlete. That's right. Cody Rhodes has to put his belt on the line against the Big Show. For the past few weeks now, Cody Rhodes have been trying to humiliate and embarrass the Big Show. What in the world is Cody thinking? Now, on the grandest stage of them all, Cody Rhodes has to face the Big Show. Now, we all know that Kane is the big red monster and the devil's favorite son. But now it seems like Kane has gone way over his head. For the past few weeks, he has been trying to torment Randy Orton. Well, you know what? The Apex Predator and the Legend Killer is about to strike back. At WrestleMania, these two will settle things, and they will settle everything. Oh yeah, I'm going to love this one. Ever since Eve's true intentions are starting to surface, and the whole world is starting to see what she really is. She has been acting, Eve has been acting kind of stuck up lately, and everyone is calling her a hoaxkey. And at WrestleMania, Kelly is going to team up with Maria, and they're going to face Eve and the Divas champion, Beth Pheonix. It's going to be a Divas tag team match. Now Sheamus has really come a long way here in the WWE. He is the Celtic Warrior and the very first Irish-born two-time WWE champion. Recently, Sheamus won the WWE Royal Rumble Battle Royal, and because of that, he earned the right to face the World Heavyweight Champion of SmackDown, the American Dragon, Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan, of course, is an indie star, a very great technical wrestler, and he's very great with the moves. But now, Daniel Bryan will have to face maybe his toughest challenge, the title defense against Sheamus. Now we know what happened last time that Sheamus stepped into the ring with Daniel Bryan. It was Sheamus that defeated Daniel Bryan for the US title. This time, at the biggest show ever, Sheamus is going after the World Heavyweight Championship. Not only is this another great match at WrestleMania, but it's also very important with a few stipulations on the line. You know, ever since John Laurinaitis came on the scene within the WWE, you know, he's been running Raw. He's been running the Raw Super Show for a while. But unfortunately, he's been doing it with an iron fist and playing favorites. Teddy Long, on the other hand, is the general manager of SmackDown. He's been doing it for a pretty long time. Some wrestlers want John Laurinaitis to run both Raw and SmackDown, but of course the good guys, they all want Teddy Long to run both Raw and SmackDown. So in order to settle the differences between the two factions, we now have two teams going at it at WrestleMania. Of course, we got Team Johnny. That's right. And the members of Team Johnny are Jack Swagger, Drew McIntyre, the World's Strongest Man, Mark Henry, Dolph Ziggler, The Miz, and they're being led by the A-lister David Otunga. And if this team wins, then John Laurinaitis will be the general manager of both Raw and SmackDown. Representing Team Teddy is Booker T, R-Truth, Kofi Kingston, Zack Ryder, the Great Khali, and they're being led by Santino Marella. And if this team wins, then Teddy Long will be the general manager of both the Raw Super Show and SmackDown. Personally, I would like to have Teddy Long win, because then, you know, things will be fair and everything will be called straight down the middle. And of course, everyone will have a fair shot at all of the titles. Sorry, Johnny. Oh man, this is another big one right here, people. And I do mean big. Because at the previous WrestleMania, Triple H did go up against The Undertaker, trying and desperately to end that streak. And let me tell you, Triple H, the Game, the Cerebral Assassin, he did come close to doing it. But once again, The Undertaker won, and the streak of WrestleMania is still intact. But however, The Undertaker wasn't satisfied with that victory, and he challenged the Triple H once again at this WrestleMania. At first, Triple H didn't want to do it, but after The Undertaker pushed for it, Triple H accepted it. And now things are really interesting, because not only is this going to be a Hell in a Cell match, Triple H's specialty, of course, but now Triple H's best friend, Shawn Michaels, is going to be the special guest referee. Okay. And I also need to add that at a previous WrestleMania a few years back, Shawn Michaels also tried to end The Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania, but he couldn't do it. And by Shawn Michaels losing that match, he had to stop wrestling at the WWE. But no one said that the Heartbreak Kid could not referee. And that's exactly what Shawn Michaels is going to do at the grandest stage of them all. He's going to referee the Hell in a Cell match between Triple H and The Undertaker. Triple H really wants to end the streak. He wants to try to end The Undertaker's undefeated streak at WrestleMania. And let me tell you, I am a big fan of Triple H. But there just seems to be something about WrestleMania when it comes to The Undertaker. It's just something special about it. It's probably where The Undertaker is at his best. It's probably where The Undertaker, where the dead man really shows out. The Undertaker just thrives on WrestleMania. Probably simply because WrestleMania is the biggest show ever. So will Triple H finally be able to end The Undertaker's streak? There's only one way to find out. Also, at WrestleMania 28, CM Punk will have to put his WWE title on the line against the one formerly known as Y2J, Chris Jericho. And apparently this is no ordinary title defense for CM Punk, simply because Chris Jericho has really crossed the line. And I do mean really, people. Chris Jericho has been talking a lot of trash in his interviews. He has said derogatory comments about CM Punk's family. Chris Jericho has said bad things about CM Punk's dad, his sister, and his mom. And now CM Punk is pissed, and rightfully so. And you know what? CM Punk says that he is the best in the world. Well, you know what? When at this Sunday's WrestleMania, the best in the world is really pissed off. And Chris Jericho is about to get it. Oh yeah. Now this right here is the main event of WrestleMania 28. Wait a minute, hold up. Let me rephrase that. This right here is the very big main event ever. Because of the way that it is so hyped. Oh yeah, there's a whole lot of hype on this one. For over a year now, John Cena and The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, have been going at it, bickering back and forth, taking pot shots at each other in their personal interviews, saying stuff about each other, wondering and saying who the bigger star is. Oh yeah, there is a whole lot of hype about this match right here, and almost the whole freaking planet, the whole freaking universe is talking about this one. It's John Cena and The Rock going one-on-one on the biggest show ever in Miami, Florida. These two are gonna get it on after a whole freaking year of going at it, getting up in each other's faces. And I'll have to say, from what I can tell, these two, they may actually respect each other, but they damn sure do not get along. Oh no. Because I can tell, because I'll tell you right now, you all know that I am a big fan of both of these guys. I'm a fan of The Rock, and I am a fan of John Cena. And these two right here are perhaps the two greatest WWE superstars ever. OMG. This match is going to be so mother effing epic. This was set in a year's advance. And for a whole year we waited. After all of the smack talk, after all of the trash talk, after all of the SHIT talk. And now I think we all can agree the time for talking is over and it's time to do it. You see, people, what we have here is a situation where two superheroes do not see eye to eye. It's not really good guy versus bad guy. It's just, two superheroes are just not seeing eye to eye. Now, is it a problem with egos? It could very well be. Because The Rock does say that he respects John Cena, and John Cena, he respects The Rock. But like I said before, these two just don't seem to like each other. So, who will win at this year's WrestleMania? I really don't know. But I can tell you one thing. Because of this match right here. Because of this match right here. Because of the way that they have hyped it up. There is just so much hype. This year's WrestleMania will be so mother effing epic. So it's going to be this Sunday on April 1st. On April Fool's Day. But make no mistake about it. The fans and everyone involved, the wrestlers and the WWE universe are not fools for attending this. It's WrestleMania 28. This is gonna be a very, very big, epic show. Oh man. OMG. It's going to be a long night. Peace out. Till the next episode.